News that new Alien project is on the way and filming should start in February of 2023 did not struck me as a pleasant surprise. Prometheus was a pleasant surprise, and also disappointment. Then after Covenant, sadly also bad. Of course, opinion is subjective, but hear me out. New Alien movie working title is called Alien Romulus. Name that does not tell us anything, might also be subject to change in the future. What we already know is how Xenomorph looks like. There is no mystery about the creature. We were introduced to its morphology in the first and the second movie. Nothing new and exciting was brought to the viewer, and everything that was mysterious about the creature was spoiled in subsequent Scott movies, where main surrounding theme was faith or religion or whatever you call it, and main theme everyone was interested in was pushed to the side and in some moments totally forgotten. What I mean by that is a science fictional aspect of the franchise. You remember wide shots of Sulaco and its equipment, dropship, APC power loader, tactical smart missiles, phase plasma pulse rifles, RPGs, sonic electronic ball breakers, nukes, knives, sharp sticks. First two movies had a massive build-up, suspense and horror. Those movies introduced us to the future, world with advanced technology, terraforming, biological warfare, genetic mutations, and to a maleficent, yet unknown and mysterious company Weyland-Yutani. All these beep-boop sounds bulky computers made, and characters. Our beloved heroes we were truly worried about. Names like Dallas, Parker, Ash, Ripley, Hudson, Hicks, Vasquez, Bishop. These names, do they ring a bell? They do. You can even with a snap of a finger describe every single character I mentioned. But describe me any of the characters from last two movies. You can't, because they are hollow and generic, with no motivation, running like headless chickens, acting stupid on the screen. Dying because of incompetence and sheer irresponsibility. How come, being on an alien planet, you as a professional stick your finger in everything mushy, warm and cozy? I'm not mentioning colonists from the second movie. They are colonists, not the brightest people, so there is no excuse for them. But I went on a rant. Back to the topic. Director of this new Alien project is Fede Alvarez, best known for directing Don't Breathe and Evil Dead, which is also a remake of a 1981 title with the same name. Remake of Evil Dead was a simple slasher, nothing extraordinary, and by all means it was no horror, where Don't Breathe was somewhat horror, but more like a thriller. Judging by Alvarez's early projects, I don't see him as a visionary, but Blomkamp or Villeneuve, they on the other hand have already established style. Maybe Villeneuve is a bad example for Alien franchise, but his view on futurism is worth of mentioning. So with their work, we know how stylized it would be, considering that Alien Romulus is produced by Scott Free Productions, i.e. Scott himself, means he will have a strong influence on what he wants to see on the screen, and Fede Alvarez won't argue with producer, as it was in case with Fincher. So Blomkamp had an idea but was shut down by Ridley Scott, who is established figure in Hollywood. And Villeneuve is high-flying bird and definitely wants to work with unique projects, which Alien is no more. Ridley Scott's monopoly on Alien franchise is hurting it. I am afraid it's just beating of a dead horse. Despite that I very love Alien universe, something tells me it's dead. Long dead. Of course, good movies depend on directors and producers, but we should not forget scripts and actors. In this impregnation state of a project, we don't know much about the cast and the screenplay. That, by the way, comes from Alvarez himself and his body, which was pitched to Ridley many years ago and was eventually approved, yet back in mid-2010s Blomkamp had an idea and introduced it to Fox. For a while Fox was actually looking at making it, but enthusiasm for the material faded and Fox instead made 2017's Alien Covenant with original Alien director Ridley Scott. Nobody is going to tell us what was the true reason why Blomkamp's project quote-unquote faded and did not have any success, and sure, Ridley had nothing to do that his Covenant abomination was chosen instead. Final statement is that Ridley Scott has a total monopoly on the Alien franchise, and his ideas of Genesis made everything worse, depriving us of the mystery where did the creature come from.